points around to get a little more range from things like Undying Fury, which are probably quite underrated. But I was dealing with swarms, to your point, and so I've got a swarm set up here where it's like, I don't need to get my range from talents. I'm getting my range from the fact that there's 12 marches on me.
Right. But the main thing that just people, any garrison captain watching this just needs to really understand is you just need to pick your captain and, you know, the corresponding things like the formation and your gear set and whatever, based on your situation. Like, are you running into KVKs where you're being hard swarmed, or are you running into KVKs where the rally lives for a long time? Because that's going to dictate what you invest in. Because there's no point running a Gorgo Charles if you're in a lower seed and there's not that many swarmers, so you're just running 1v1, right? So those are the KVKs who want to run Gorgo Toku more often with a pincer set rather than March, and you know, help your investments that way. Like, it's all dependent on the type of KVK you're in and how you build your account so far.
Now, there actually, it occurs to me, is one more garrison to talk about. Did you want to talk about a leadership garrison?
Okay, we can bring this up, but just prefaced with the precaution that if you run this garrison, no matter what you run this into 1v1 or even against a swarm, you're going to trade bad. Okay, this is the warning right now. But the garrison that Chisgle's talking about is Hera YSS. Now, if you watch any sort of high tier Osiris League or Arc of Osiris, you will notice that Hera YSS is used in almost all of the most important buildings. So we're talking like Desert Altars. And the reason being is Hera YSS is actually in terms of tankiness, without processing the offense as a good defense sort of deal, like killing your swarmers off, Hera YSS is actually the tankiest garrison by far. Like that, if you want to stop a building from dying or being, you know, taken, Hera YSS is your go-to, because you have so much shielding, you have so much damage reduction. You ideally want to run Hollow Square, which adds more shielding. If you guys know, Cortex used to have a crit leadership coin that adds to Hollow Square's effects as well, because by proccing, not only does it increase the coin's shielding, but when you're shielded, you take less damage. So if you want to go into that fantasy of full leadership garrison where you can put it mixed if you want, or with a 6-piece Glorious Goddess set, run a coin, run a book or a ring or whatever you want, go be my friend if you want to hold down a flag. But I'm going to warn you again, you will trade bad. But this is like full desperation mode. We have to hold this building no matter what. And 9 times out of 10, that's usually the case in Arc.
Yeah, I mean, I think in Arc specifically, survivability is a form of strength, because, to your point, the trade doesn't matter. And if you live longer, then troops might arrive. And if troops arrive, you live longer, and you get more points, and then more troops might arrive. So,
exactly.
If your goal is to live as long as possible at all costs, then that makes sense in Arc, and it often does not make sense in KVK. But, you know, this garrison was relevant how many years ago? As an actual, you could say it with a straight face, somewhat meta, approach. Not anymore. And that's like, I don't know, 3 years ago, 4 years ago? That is a long ass time ago. There is a museum buff for YSS, which is a part of what brought it back into relevance in this still very niche capacity. And the YSS buff, I'll put it up on screen again, I had it up a minute ago, is a little bit of march speed, which is like so good for Arc, and 15% of health, which is actually just so good, period. So that's the genesis behind that combination seeing some additional relevance. Alright, It's been 30 minutes plus. We hit it all, Ruz. I appreciate you making the time to hang out today and put together this vid, walking people through the garrison meta in Rise of Kingdoms as of, I can't believe it's August of 2026. Time is flying. Soon it's going to be 2027. Oh my god. This is insane. If people want to check you out, where can they find you, man?
Find me in the King's Codex Discord or on our website, anywhere like that. You'll find me.
And what's your website?
Codexhelper.com. If you want some nice tools, calculator,
I need to go use the bathroom.
Flag building, stuff like that. Feel free to check it out.
And it's all 100% free.
Yes.
No cost. Bunch of cool stuff. Awesome. Appreciate you dropping on. Link will be in the description and the pinned comment for everything that Ruz mentioned and where you can find him. And And if you're looking for another video to go and check out, I'll have cards in the end screen. This one over here is going to be the one that YouTube thinks you're going to like the most. And I'm going to pick one out for you and put it right over here.
Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're playing some Jin in Bot Lane, and we're running Fleet, Triumph, Alacrity, Cut the Grass, Nimbus Cloak, and Celerity. We're trying to do Season Jin. We're going to do Move Speed Jin, so I get my boots in an extra slot, so I get 6 full items, and Storm Razor's back. So Storm Razor is a crit item, and it gives me 45% move speed when I auto attack with the Energize. So that combined with Fleet, and then a full crit attack speed build mix will make me go super fast. I think we'll be the fastest we've ever been. So we can only get 4 crit items, and then we can throw in, like, I guess, maybe like Ghostblade Deadman's or something else with move speed. We'll see. Who we going first? I mean, I think we go the Storm Racer first. Didn't Jin used to build that a lot? The only thing he liked more is Gale Force. Who misses Gale Force? That was quick. I'm hit. At least Vel'Koz didn't get his 3rd hit on me. Nice. I don't know about this Jin skin. His attacks don't feel as powerful as other skins.
If I get this outfit dirty, I'm going to be so bad.
2 points Q. No. Yes. Oh, okay. Sona doing damage. Real. I wonder. Yes, heal. Oh, I was like, damn, is that gonna do enough to him? Oh. Oh, she got me. At least I didn't die.
Shall transcend.
I really thought Vel'Koz was gonna heal my 4th shot Q. But I didn't even think it was going to do enough damage because I took, like, not early damage runes. I have attack speed shard on Jin, which I've never seen anybody take. Hopefully we can push this before they come back and kill us. Good enough. I'm out. Okay, so I have a Sona that can speed me up with her E. I have a Zillion who can speed me up. Kledal can speed me up. I have, like, the perfect setup. Come on, Kled, stay alive. Oh, Kled. Okay, Kled. Got the Wukong Flash. Where's Storm Razor? But the BF Sword. I think we do Storm Razor, Yuntong, or all the Zeal items. This is useless. We do need a Phantom Dancer.
A discerning clientele.
Yuntong gives a crap ton of attack speed, but I don't know if it all counts towards. I think it does. It counts towards my move speed. My Sona's very aggressive. We gotta get the wave pushing first. Oh my gosh. We still have Ghost, right? Yeah. Oh, Wukong is top.
This is my calling.
Oh, I tried to slow down Ash. Oh, cannon. Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, right. I have a BF sword. I was like, why am I doing so much more damage to her than she's doing to me? Yeah, let's go. Oh shoot. Maybe we can win this if we fight these minions. Oh yep, yep. Look at all these minions. He's stuck. Step minions for the win. You guys could please check and see if you're subscribed to the channel. I'd appreciate it. We're back on PvE doing new season stuff. I uploaded stuff on the winter map and my videos have been doing terrible, so I think you guys just want to see the new map. I don't really like looking at the winter map, to be honest, either. I don't have any HP or mana. I wonder if I should have taken Presence of Mind, but I've already gotten 80 gold from this. Well, do we go Swifties or attack speed? I don't remember. 45, 50. There's only 10 more move speed, but they do have slows on Ash. I don't know yet. I'll get regular boots. Did I just level up? What the hell is
The
storm?
trigger on the loading weapon, it whispers for us to act.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even need to sell the potion. Whatever. I think the attack speed boots might be better. Also, I was thinking of playing this top, although it doesn't scale with level. Oh, it does scale with level.
It's only when the gun
But I think having the extra item is more valuable than the extra levels. No, there's all I can't even get in range auto. Let's go soda. Jindo Pete. Nice.
until they stop me, I will keep going. With my technique, killing heroes into my book.
Zillion is doing okay. He's down a bit of farm, but he's a Zillion. Kled is... he has 2 kills, so I guess he's doing okay. I thought he was getting run over. I wonder if I can 1v2 them. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. This is a crazy fight. Oh my gosh. Wait, we're coming back. Ooh, I'm going for this. No sonar. No cartoons. Ow! At least I moved out of turret before that hit. That would have been bad. I think we got a grub out of that too. Oh no, we didn't. Man, this thing's taking no damage. Okay, that's good. If he goes bot to catch that, I shall just push this. Oh, I don't have much mana. Bye-bye. Meow. Didn't hit it. Storm Razor ready for purchase. Alright, oh, it gives 40%. Okay, yeah, Utah is really good still. Shoot, I don't have enough though. Oh, I'm going attack speed boots. I think having attack speed, it gives me AD, bonus AD, and then it gives me move speed too. I don't know if it's going to be more than 10 move speed from 25% attack speed, but we'll find out. Oh, you know what I could do also? I could go bot lane for the bot lane quest and then just actually go mid, you know? And then get more XP that way. I would have to coordinate that with my mid laner before. Oh no. Oh. Almost. I'm already kind of zooming. I just outran his shit. Oh, I hit him. Holy. Did I hit him with that? I'm going for him. I don't care. Oh. Right. Karthus fun button. Where's Wukong? He's gotta be top, right? If Yorick killed everybody. Right? No feats to worry about. I love this season. Oh, quest completed. Oh, right. You finish the quest faster, I think, when you're in the lane, though. So if I were to go mid, I might have to stay bot till I get the quest and then go somewhere else. Another Dia. So we'll do Utah, then we got room for 2 more. I think Rapid Fire and Phantom Dancer, and then we have to go for, like, whatever gives move speed here. So Ghost Blade, and then is there anything else that gives a ton of move speed that I'm missing? This gives 4%.
I swear on each performance.
This gives 50% for 2 seconds. I could build this. It doesn't give crit. I thought it gave crit for some reason. Oh no, it gives lifesteal, doesn't it? I would be down to build it, because I need lifesteal. Oh, Yorick is very fed. It's alright. I will be so fast, he can't kill me. I forgot, you do get a lot of AD with this build, which is nice. I ain't scared of you. Alright, I'm scared of you. No, no, no. Oh, I didn't get a crit. I think I got a crit on the first 2 autos. This is not good. Oh, I sniped her. You gotta get rid of the maiden. Find her. How the hell does that trap me? Did the maiden die? I think Sona got her. I think we got her. Oh wait. Oh, that is huge. That is huge for Mr. Karthus. Oh, we got the Hextech Dragon. I think that gives me some speed. Ah, shoot. I had to reload. I think they were trying to give the kill to me. Well, if I get all this money... Syndrome. Man, I love this. This is so much more fast-paced than playing on live servers. I'm done playing live server videos. Ooh, Utah. I have to stack this up, though, don't I? Oh, wait. Yeah, I do have to stack it up. I forgot. I thought they took the stacking off of it. But no.
I am at my best only during the performance.
I'm gonna be zooming. I need to not die to Yorick though, or we lose the game. Well, that's not the intended one. Meow.
What up, Gohan? How are you, dog?
Yeah, I think extra items slot beats upgraded boots and beats 2 extra levels. And we don't talk about jungle. Nobody wants to play jungle. Oh, yoink. Oh, into the experience? Did he cancel it? They got Herald. Yorick has Grubs and Herald. We're gonna need to go top really quick.
The world is cruel. It doesn't have to be ugly.
We gotta be careful. Wukong's gonna go over the wall right here. I don't think selling it up a
I
memo.
am a slave to this passion.
Oh, I got it. Oh, he's in a bad spot now. This has made it. Oh, hey. Huh? That worked out. I didn't think I'd do that much
Why
damage
don't
to
I
an
see
arrow.
my response? What is going on with this stupid thing? Am I typing and it's not?
Ow.
This is why I hate trying new shit, man. It's just a fucking headache. Like, I'm typing and nothing is going in.
I am fragging.
Death should never be quick. It should be an opera.
I probably look different because I'm not wearing my hat. Oh, there we go. Now I see my response. What the fuck?
Just blossom.
Speaking of, let me get my hat. Streaming without my hat is a crime. Yeah, that's it. It's the hat. Don't be trying to run outside, little retard. Thanks, Gohan. I love you, bro. Appreciate the compliment. I look like a magician. My inspiration is Slash the guitar player, but I love magicians too. I used to know a card magic trick, but I haven't done it in so long, I think I forgot how to do it. But I knew one magic trick. Minion, I'm watching you. You better not go outside. Little troublemaker. I met some people. I met 2 players last night on Kick. I started streaming on Kick last night for the first time. I think her name is Danny Boo and her brother. And when I tuned into their stream, they were having trouble with electricity. And I'm like, let me see if I can help these players, because they've only been playing for a week, so they're new to the game. So I'm like, let me see if I can help them. Started giving them some advice in their chat. And after giving them a few advice, I asked them if I could play with them. They said sure. So I jumped in the game with them and started helping them out in their world. And showing them some tricks and stuff. I updated my Global Palbox just so I could help them. And it's a good thing I did, because that thing was so out of date. There were so many new pals I needed to add. So many of my pals that were still at level 65 that need to go to level 80. And yeah. I'm just waiting for them to come online right now. I probably woke up a little bit too early out of excitement to help people. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. You mentioned updating Global Palbox in YouTube title. Which pals are you doing, bro? I already did it, but right now I'm about to catch up. I don't know who drops horns. Is there anybody that drop horns? I don't think so. Alright, what can I do to waste time? Well, I see in a Fiji. No. No. Oh, you have an internet problem? Yeah, stay away from the door. Be scared. Is this where I did from? I will never sign up for Wells Fargo again. In the end, this stupid ass cat. In here the whole time? What are you about here? What you scared for? I thought you ran away. You was hiding under the damn couch. Scared the crap out of me. Alright, what am I doing? Waiting for nighttime. My cat is scared of Spanish music. That's so funny. You okay? It's just music. What the hell is going on? Why are you so scared of the music? That's a new discovery. My female cat is scared of Spanish music. She is bugging out right now. I'm gonna go close the door, okay? No, she's not scared. that a Fiji? Oh man, I saw it too late. What the hell they did to you?
Shit, I don't even know.
Damn. Squat.
Is that serious?
What did they do to you?
They hit me. It's a spiral shot. And then none of the fuck out of my back.
Can you smoke?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. They're just the bending and shit. It just feels weird.
No back bending. You said CJ made a new video.
Yeah, it's about that cat running to me. That shit, it was disgustingly hilarious. Emphasis on the disgusting part, but it's funny. Cause if I ever seen a bitch do that trifling ass shit, bro, I'm faking. I'm dead ass fighting. Like, there's no way. One of us gotta die. No, you just, yeah, right there.
This one?
Yeah. Bro, I'm dead ass fighting. It ain't no way. A bitch getting
I
really
hate to
bad.
admit this, but over the years, I've seen my fair share of obscure, wild anime that are so ridiculous you wouldn't even think that concept exists. Like I'm talking about the shark on a strip, an island full of giant man-eating insects, and vigilantes running around with panties on her
I seen
face,
that anime.
and sadly, a guy that got reincarnated as a minion. Yes, this is a real thing. The isekai genre has gone to it. But never did I ever think that I'd watch an anime about a chain-smoking cat. Chain-smoking cat is this new anime that came out recently that apparently is so disgusting that people in Japan are dropping it. So, yours truly decided to check it out and see what was cracking. And, well, they were not lying. This anime has its moments. But I'd be lying to you if I didn't tell you that it wasn't entertaining. Now, before we continue, I'm giving y'all a warning, right? If you are trying to watch this while eating food, I strongly advise you to finish it, then come back here. And if you're just
What the fuck am I eating right now?
Bro, told you, it's disgusting and hilarious. Because you're gonna see some trifling shit. It's gonna piss you off. I'm telling you.
Got warning.
Nah, who was it? Because me and CJ had the same react. Oh, it was when Invincible was out. I was eating something. And then all this crazy shit happened. Blood, guts, everything. I'm just like, bro, I can't eat to this. And then CJ made the video about Coco. He's like, bro, I couldn't eat. I was eating food while I was watching this. This is a real mistake I didn't eat. Yeah. That means you can't just eat your food too.
Then Godspeed, soldier. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, meet Yanni Neko, a cat girl that is addicted to blue porks and black and moms. And she is
Black and Mom? Huh?
because she is completely given up
Sure.
on life. As we can clearly see from this dirty ass, stank ass apartment, that would even give Asmongold's house a run for its money. The walls are completely
Oh my God.
The cigarette smoke, trash bags are everywhere. A dish hasn't been washing that bitch for at least a year. And there's probably a whole high society of bugs just living in it. Like, bro, her apartment is so nasty. When her sister came over to her crib, she wore a whole hazmat suit because she was not trying to catch an infection in that one-bedroom dumpster. But yeah, Yanni is a trifling ass cat girl who is addicted to cigarettes. Oh, and I forgot to mention, she is also broke and unemployed. And the only time she will work a part-time job is when rent is due and when she's out of cents. And when it comes to actually working these jobs, well, I'm gonna just let these examples speak for themselves. So, example 1, or job 1. First
Job
we see
1,
her
oh
work is
God.
a factory job. And at this job, they didn't allow smoking at all. So Yanni goes through the standard 8-hour shift. And during this shift, she started experiencing severe withdrawal symptoms within the first 30 minutes, by the way, because she smoked that much. She was struggling to do every single task they asked her to do. And when she had 30 minutes left on the clock, her supervisor came over looking for her. And she was gone. Long gone. Because she went to the gas station to smoke a pack of cigs. Because she could not take the pain of not smoking for that long. So obviously, she got fired. Now let's look at her second job. Now this job was 10 times easier than the last one. All she had to do was clean this face, and she did it. So you gotta be thinking, there is no way in hell she could possibly fuck this up, right? She made the face in 30 minutes because she was wearing her hot ass breath all over the face, and she also used the face as a ashtray. She was smoking while cleaning it. Job number 3. Now this one was at another factory, and she was basically cleaning up a bunch of chemicals. So when it was time for her break, and she was in the break room, this one cat girl tries to light a cigarette. But the supervisor told her, do not try to light anything in here with an open flame, because their hazmat suits that they were wearing had a bunch of flammable material on. So the girl started complaining and talking to Yanni. And Yanni Neko didn't hear a word she said. She also didn't hear her supervisor say, do not use an open flame here. So Yanni tried to light a cigarette, and she used the factory. And then the final job we see is at this universe's version of good old Mickey D's. So her sister, out of all the people, was chilling eating at McDonald's with her friends after a long day of school. And while she was eating her food, she finds a cigarette. And guess why that cigarette was in that room? Because this trifling ass cat is frying fries in the back with 5 cigarettes in her mouth. And they're falling in the fries. Good God, somebody call the health inspector. I ain't gonna lie, if I was a health inspector and I saw this nasty shit, I'd rate the establishment negative 1 out of 100.
What?
I'm not even giving you a chance to score 0. You're closing your doors immediately. They need to evacuate the whole building. Find anybody who ate
Oh, it's a
their
good thing we got a lot of water bottles.
before a whole new virus develops and an entire new pandemic starts. Because all it takes is
We're working on that stuff right now.
dumbass. You do some dumbass shit once that could end up leading to civilization as we know it being cooked. And I'm not gonna lie, Yanni had one moment that I'm surprised that she didn't at least cook her whole city. Because what she did right here is what I like to call how to make a new virus 101. So, Yanni was walking back from the store, and she just bought a new pack of smokes. And while she was trying to open it, she flicked the pack, and all the cigs went flying, and over half of them landed in dog doo-doo. So Yanni, being in complete shock, fell to her knees because she just spent the last of her money on this pack. So she decided that she was gonna at least invoke the 5-second rule and pick up the ones that didn't land in the doo-doo. So she picked them up and walked away. But then, I kid you not, she turned around and said,
Maybe it's fine if I just cut off the tips.
oh my goodness. I'm telling you, bro, if some nasty ass nigga ever did this shit in real life, it would lead to the T-virus breaking out. And a zombie apocalypse is starting. And guess what? turned
Maybe
back
if I
and said,
cut
what
the
she just
tips.
did was smoking a cigarette with
Ah.
oh my god. But that was a prime example to show you how addicted to cigarettes she actually is. It doesn't matter if it gets stuck in poo or if she has to dig one out of a trash can. This nasty ass cat will smoke it. And another just insane example is when this little kid was drowning in front of her face. Now the kid couldn't swim and the river current was taken. Though he started screaming at Yanni for help. And I kid you not, Yanni stared at this little nigga and contemplated if she wanted to save him or not. Because she just started the cigarette that she was on right now. So after staring at the kid for like 30 seconds, she finally takes her last puff and runs in to save the kid. So she makes the save and saves the kid. But what she did to this poor kid after this was absolutely wild. She told the little nigga after she said,
Thank me with a cigarette. Oh, thank you.
look at what's in this kid's face. I'm not gonna lie, if I was that kid, and
I know, because it be happening to me at work.
I would have just kept on floating down the river and accepted my fate. Because smelling her breath is a fate worse than death. I'm sorry, let me die. That is pure torture. And then Apollo also said that she really told the kid to thank me with a cigarette. Asking a child for a cigarette is genuinely insane. Like, what are we doing? But even though that kid got hit by Yanni's hot-ass breath attack, believe it or not, he actually got off kind of easy. Because he could have got put through hell. And a character whose life is absolute hell because of Yanni is none other than our landlord.
The landlord
she
is-
put this man through hell.
I love
Every
this
time he's on
landlord.
screen, I really just feel sorry for him. Because you know some bullshit's about to happen to him. Now, I will say this though. This Humpty Dumpty Dr. Eggman built-ass landlord is a freak. He is a super gooner. This man is an inflatable cat girl plushie that he be going to town on. And in the first 2 minutes of the anime, it literally shows him being like, this man is freaked the fuck out. But this is no excuse for the torture that Yanni puts this man through. Because, dear God. So I'ma just show y'all what this man has to go through every day. So let's look at this first incident. The landlord was cleaning up outside, right? And he was just enjoying his afternoon cleaning the premises. But then here comes Yanni behind. She taps him on the back and tells him to turn around. So when he turns, Yanni is drunk because she's been smoking and drinking the whole day. So she starts to gag. And when the landlord is fully turned around in front of her face, she burps in his face and smoke her came. And she just started laughing in his face. And the landlord just looked at stone face because when he smelled the combination of booze
Bro, she
and
needed to figure
smoke,
PTSD.
he ended up getting hit with a PTSD
My belly.
episode of his deadbeat dad yelling at him to go get some booze and cigarettes.
Oh, I'm supposed to be rolling.
The
Shit.
smell of his dad's hot-ass breath, and it was the same as Yanni's. So after he snapped back to reality, he dropped his broom and started having a heart attack on the spot because he got hit with some trauma and some hot-ass breath, a double dose of doom. So he was screaming in pain while Yanni just stood there and wondered what's wrong with him. The landlord torture incident too. Yanni was smoking on her balcony, and she sees the landlord once again cleaning and minding
I
his
gotta
business.
watch this
So
anime
without
just for the
even
sheer
thinking
bullshit.
about it,
man.
It's
Yanni
hard.
decided, let me start fucking with this nigga. So she
I'm just gonna have
put
my
some
food.
cigarette ash on his hand.
Oh, here you
The
go. I'm watching
landlord
this
just
shit.
brushed it off because he probably thought it was just the wind. So Yanni, not getting any type of reaction, decided to grab a bunch of trash in her pocket and throw it down. Now he reacted off of that and wondered what the hell is that, but he still decided to keep minding his business. So then Yanni decided
This was ass whooping moment right
ashtray
here.
on with all of her old cigarettes. So the landlord knew it was her. But the last thing Yanni dropped damn near made my jaw drop. She drops a microwave. I don't know how he doesn't know his landlord has the patience of a saint. Like, if I was a landlord and you did this to me, get ready to find a new place to live because I'm evicting your ass. Congratulations, nigga. You're homeless. Dropping a microwave from a second-story balcony is insane. Like, look at him, bro. She put a dick in his face. But this was 10 times worse. So the landlord confronts
Bro,
her.
nah.
You gotta see
And he
this.
was just lecturing her and holding her. And Yanni wasn't listening to a damn thing he was saying. Everything he was
Bro,
saying was going in.
this is the part where I was
So
like,
he
damn, he's not
turned around. Yanni grabbed some nicotine patches and she puts 2 in the back of his head. So Yanni started laughing because the patches made a face on the back of his head with his debit and credit network. But then she looked at the box and it said, please don't use on humans because these were meant for beast folk. So his head starts swelling and he starts to tell Yanni, I don't feel so good. So to get the patches off of him, she pulled out
What the fuck?
So this knocked him out cold like it would probably do to anybody. And after she drug him outside, she ripped off the patches and left him there for the rest of the day. Landlord told her in 3. Yanni couldn't pay rent
Bruh.
because she spent all of her remaining money on you know what. So the landlord
Cigarettes.
couldn't deal with her. He told her to pick all the weeds in the garden and he'll let her slide this month. And don't touch the cabbages. So Yanni picked weeds. So when the landlord came back about an hour later, he turns the corner and sees that all the weeds are gone. But all the cabbages are gone as well. And the reason why they were gone is because Yanni ate all.
My cabbages.
Now, from all that torture that I just showed y'all, we can clearly see that this man's life is hell. But believe it or not, the landlord is actually the nicest character in this show. Because even though Yanni's trifling as hell and she's late on rent every time, he still lets her stay here. Because cat people in this anime actually do face discrimination. Also, he lets other cat girls stay here that have addictions. And one of them is speed running death faster than Yanni. But first, we're going to be taking a look at
Speed running death.
And Yanni
They all
Neko
speed running
is the Jesse Pinkman of this show. She is a junkie. If she was the main character, this show would be called Drug Cat. Because she's done everything under the sun. So the first time we see her is when Yanni ran out of cigarettes. So she asked her, yo, let me get a puff. So she takes it before Yaku can tell her what that actually is. So Yanni takes a hit, and the moment she took it, she was out of this world. She was flying. And it was pretty clear what this was. Yaku even says that we should get some ice cream after this. So I'm pretty sure she got the munchies. So they both kept on hating it and getting blasted out of their mind. And once they were both on a different planet, Yanni finally asked the question.
Is it a cigarette? Of course it is.
Of course it is.
With a straight face.
Lying her ass off. That ain't no cigarette, nigga. That's straight gas. So later that night, Yanni pulls up
I like
to
her.
room, and when she opens the door, she sees a needle in her arm. Now, I have no clue what the hell she was doing. If I had to take a guess, it probably starts with the letter H. It sounds like the female version of hero. So you can put the clues I gave you together. But Yanni straight up asked her.
There's no way you're shooting up any weird drugs again, right? Of course I'm not doing drugs. I'm clean now, and you already know it, don't you?
Yeah, so we basically end up figuring out that Yaku Neko is a recovery girl. And I am 99.9% sure that she is fresh out of prison because every time they say the number 12 around her, she shoots up to attention. So I think this had to be her inmate number. And she tries to deny any and all type of drug use, when she knows damn well she's on shit 50% of the time. So the next troublesome cat is Haneko. Or let me actually introduce this character with her real government name that she chose. So, get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Haneko Yurfua Angel. And
What?
I'm dead ass. This is on her ID. She messed up one day when she was trying to get a last name. And now she's stuck with this name for the rest of her life.
What?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Is
Anal
a
Angel.
street who acts nice for the camera.
Anal Angel?
That camera is
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
She is
Anal
a whole
Angel.
different person because she has severe anger issues. If you piss her off once, she's popping off on everybody. She is also a constant fighting athlete that will get tilted and start crashing before a second is even over. And when she be streaming, she will get clipped for some of the stupidest shit you will ever see. This is a average stream for her. Oh my God, Chad, hello! I can't wait to tell you all about my personal life today.
I love you so very much, Chan. Please take all of my life's savings.
Oh my God, thank you, Mr. Gooner 69 for the $50,000 dono.
Gooner 69.
Oh my God, Chat, there's a moth in my room. Chat, I have to turn the camera off real quick. But on the real though, the worst stream she ever did was when she was doing an IRL stream going around the entire apartment. And she was basically going around recording everybody's private business. And when she got to the landlord's room, she called this nigga Cliff and that bloody little live on stream. So when she showed this on stream, she got banned indefinitely. She will probably be moving to kick in the near future. So, the next character is Kansai Neko. And she's actually the most normal person in this entire apartment complex. Her gimmick is just telling terrible jokes. And she's supposed to be a comedian. She'll just say some bullshit like this.
I was gonna say about that bird over there. I'm not sure why they call them geese when the bird looks like one of them migratory ones. You know, kind of like geese.
What the fuck is you
What
talking
the fuck was that? calling her a spirituality. So to keep it a buck with you, she's basically a hippie. Now, the last cat in this apartment complex is, without a doubt, the first cat that will probably die. And that is Aruneko, the alcoholic cat. This cat is drunk 24/7. I have never seen a character in any type of media drink this much. Like, this is some next level alcoholism. Her liver has a sliver of HP left. Because she can, in all honesty, fall over and die at any moment. She had a doctor's appointment, right? And the doctor literally told her, if you don't stop excessively drinking, you will die before you graduate college. Like, bro, her dependency for alcohol is so bad that if she stops drinking for at least an hour, her body will start to shake. And her shakes are so strong, it will start hurting. And the only way her shakes will go away is if she starts drinking again. That is how hooked she is. And there's already been multiple moments where she could have died. Her first dance with death was when Yanni came over to her room for a drink. Now, the drink that she made Yanni was absolutely diabolical. No person should ever drink this shit. She poured half a cup of whiskey and put some syrup in it. Then she added some lemon juice and some tap water and told Yanni, drink up, nigga. So Yanni drank all of this. And the moment she finished this, everything in the room was spinning. And she passed out immediately. That is how strong that diabolical concoction that she made actually was. And so insane that not even the biggest alcoholic in a college frat would ever think to ever do some shit like this. She put down a bottle that was called Beam Ice. So there's
Beam and Ice.
straw that is. Then she put a long bendy straw in that bottle. And whipped it while drinking this shit. Like, bro, this is crazy. This is something that you would think no ways to die. Like, the fact that she even thought of this is just wild. So then some hours passed, right? And when we see her again, she is having excruciating stomach cramps because she didn't stop drinking. So she eventually just puked everywhere because she clearly had alcohol poisoning because she was drinking straight from that bottle for like hours with no water, no chaser, no nothing, just straight booze. And if Kansai didn't come in here and check on her, she would have 9 times out of 10 choked to death and died. Now let's look at this second dance with death. This entire group of degenerates went out for drinking one night. Now the server came in, right, with 3 bottles of sake, and it was meant for every single person at the table. So when the server put the drinks down, this alcoholic fiend chugged all 3 of the bottles straight. So after she chugged all 3 of those sake bottles, she stood up to go to the bathroom. And when she tried to take a step, she face planted. She was blackout drunk.
I
So
cannot
she
be
got
this
up and
fucked up,
kept on trying to walk to the restroom, but she went the wrong way because she had no clue where she was going. And she ended up leaving the entire restaurant. And when she finally got to the restroom, it was nowhere near the restaurant. It was at a random convenience store. And when she came out the convenience store, she got more booze. I'm gonna be so real.
Bro.
I had no clue how she was still functional. I was just flabbergasted. But this gets even crazy. So she had no clue where she was at. So she called a taxi. Now when she got in the cab, the driver asked her where to. So she thought for like 10 seconds, then randomly said,
Hiroshima?
so the driver took her in. Now the city that they are in that this show is based off of is Sagamihara. And this is where it's at on the map. Now I want y'all to guess, where the hell is Hiroshima and how long does it take you? I'm gonna give y'all 5 seconds to come up with an answer.
No.
Hiroshima is all the way down here.
Bruh.
What?
Drive is a solid hour and 15 minutes. She went to a whole town an hour away.
She was at a bar with her homies. Went to the bathroom, ended up in a whole other town.
The entire night. And she stayed there till sunrise, just chugging beer. So early that next morning, the landlord and Yakuneko find her. And you want to know how they found her? Yakuneko with a GPS when she left the night before. And the reason why she did this is because this isn't the first time this has happened. This has happened multiple times. And she did this as a safety precaution. So they threw her in the back of the truck and drove an hour back to the apartment. Now I just gave y'all a rundown of all these degenerate cat girls that live in this freaky ass landlord's apartment complex. Now there is another human that lives here, and her name is Sayori. And well, she's a little interesting. Let's just say that she's a mangaka. And she writes manga about porn. Or if you don't know what I'm trying to say, I'm just playing things on. Yeah, she fits just right in with everybody in this apartment complex. Now it's time to answer the major question. Will Yanni ever quit smoking? And well, my prediction for that is an easy
Hell
no. She's
No.
I'm sorry. I am so confident with this prediction, I'd bet my house on it. You know what? This ain't even a prediction. That's a spoiler. Shouts out that nigga Paul Heyman. We even figure out later on that her mother is also a chain smoker. So we can see where the influence came from. And I ain't gonna lie, her mama is a fiend. They was at the movie theater, right? And her mom crawled all the way in the theater from her sister over to Yanni so she could get a puff while they was in the movies. Because she's trying to hide her smoking habits from the other daughter. Also, Yanni has tried to quit multiple times. One night she had a nightmare, and the doctor told her you only got 100 days to live. So she woke up and called her sister and said, I'ma finally quit smoking. Just for her to light up a cigarette 5 seconds later, while still on the phone with her sister. Though she's not quitting no time soon, my nigga. But even though Yanni is a trifling degenerate, her degeneracy actually did save the world. One day, she accidentally summoned a demon in her apartment from all of her old cigarette butts. And the demon was ready to take over the world. But this demon was so disgusted by what he saw in her apartment that he said, fuck trying to conquer the mortal realm. I'm going back to hell. So he climbed back screaming in horror and left and went back to the underworld because he was that grossed out.
Really?
So,
What kind of anime?
this anime is probably the greatest anti-smoking PSA of all time. I'm never touching a cigarette ever in my life after watching this. Also, I'm about to go deep clean my whole damn house.
Get your ass back in there.
Spotless in here after watching this. Anyway,
What you doing out here?
hope y'all enjoy. And on the real,
Why'd
make
you let
sure
this
y'all
demon
take
out
care
here?
of yourselves, man, because we do not need to end up like Yanni Necker.
Damn, so.
So much.
Get your ass back in there.
So much. Hey.
Now, I want y'all to look exactly at this frame right here. Her neck is already broken. She is eating dirt on her body and let her walk. Dude was having to watch his future wife get thrown around a dusty ass tray. He just had to sit there and watch it all happen. This man Payne really had this man in the hotel chair, just sickening. Alright, ladies and
Mr.
gentlemen, it is finally time. After the many detours and the many tweaks and memes of this video being stuck in limbo forever, court is now in session. And it is for none other than the shinobi that refuses to fight one-on-ones and will roll up on
Wouldn't that be Naruto too?
the master of jump jutsu.
Naruto?
Yeah, isn't Naruto technically the master of jump jutsu?
Who was moving wicked, but go ahead
Yeah.
and grab some food and get comfortable because the evidence is on deck and it's ready to be presented. So without further ado, Exhibit A. Alright, Exhibit A, taking over the hidden reign and jumping a senior citizen. Let me let y'all in on a little secret. You want to know why it took me so long to make this video specifically? I had to go back and watch my goat get jumped by snakes. Like, it's 2026, and I still feel some type of way about this shit to this day. Like, for all
To
of
this
this,
day,
I did not
dude.
want to watch this bullshit again. Having to watch my goat get slimed out by 6 fucking emo niggas. Like, fuck off. Skin and bones ass and didn't even give them the respect of a one-on-one. Now, before I have to go through the pain of commentating my goat getting jumped, there is a massive atrocity that Pain committed before this. So let's go ahead and break this down. Now, if you watch my Donzo video, I've already basically went over how Nagato ended up becoming Pain. But if you need a little refresher real quick, Donzo and Hanzo basically set this nigga up, leading to the entire original Akatsuki getting squad fight and Nagato tweaking out and adopting the Pain persona. Now, after he was set up and his whole crew got slimed out, Nagato made sure that he was going to get his revenge by any means necessary. So on one fateful day, Pain pulled up to Hanzo's compound and killed every single guard that was in there protecting this man. Man came in here and cleaned house, left piles of bodies. Homeboy right here in the back got his ass beat so bad he got left in prime back shots position. Then he threw Hanzo into the wall like the piece of trash that he was. And in Hanzo's last moments, bro started begging for his life. But Pain stared him dead into his soul and told him, "Are we serious right now, my nigga? You dare beg for your life after you slimed out all my niggas and made me kill my best friend."
Bro, if every anime just had a hood version on the side, I would never watch the regular version.
Please don't kill me.
It's more understanding.
Soul us out to death.
It's just more savage.
Dogs, when all we wanted was peace. Wait, hold on, nigga. I wanted peace too. That motherfucking fraud set me up too. Motherfucker. You should have thought of that before you sided with that dumbass nigga. Wait, hold on, twin. Please don't.
Right, you a yellow ass.
Kane straight up spun back for his whole group and moved Hanzo along with all his other guards. But Kane didn't stop there. Oh no, because he made sure that nobody else would oppose him or his ideals. So he decided to wipe out Hanzo's entire blood. He went after his parents, his wife, his child, his relatives, his friends, and even their infants, and wiped them all off the map. Dude straight up eradicated his entire clan and completed a whole hostile takeover of the entirety of Amegakure. Now, we've sadly reached the second part of this journey, and it is, of course, Michael getting jumped. Now let's go ahead and set the record straight. When it was just a 1v1, when it was just Jiraiya versus the Animal Path, he was cooking that nigga shit. Every single summon he pulled out, Jiraiya wounded. Oversized Mr. Krabs. Demon Cerberus dogs. The Raisin Bull. A mutated chameleon chimera on steroids. Kaboom, nigga! This fight was actually manageable until Kane stopped playing fair and said, I have to admit, Jiraiya-sensei, when it comes to one-on-one combat, you are superior. However, let's see how you fare when it comes to getting jumped. And summons two more of these niggas, making the fight a 3v1. And this is when the unfair bullshit began. Jiraiya went in with a massive crusader, but it gets absorbed and gobbled up by the damn big-ass, big-belly, Will Kelly built-ass Pain. Then he got behind the human path and tried to punch him, but he blocks his attack without even looking at him. Then he tried to attack the animal path, but Pain summoned a massive armored panda to block Jiraiya's sharp-ass porcupine head. So after he tried to attack all the animal head-on but couldn't even land a hit, Jiraiya was like, fuck this
Everything
one.
got it. Even the head say something had ran gun.
Now this sequence right here is when Jiraiya showed us how elite of a ninja he was. Because he pulls off one of the greatest plays of all time. He got Ma and Pa to make sound waves to lure the Pain's over to him. So while they were running at him, he had a shadow clone come out of the wall and shoot a fire style attack directly at Will Kelly's fat ass to distract him. So while old boy was enjoying the all-you-can-eat chakra buffet, the other two were still running at him. So he shoots out another fire style attack to make them dodge. But when the human pack tried to land on the roof, he got stuck in a pile of goo and couldn't move. So then the animal path was left all alone in a 1v1. And when Bro was finally isolated from his other niggas, he was straight cookies. Cause Jiraiya kicks him in his chest and makes Spotty ragdoll across the hallway. Then he trapped all three of them in a genjutsu. And when he had them locked in here, he stabbed all three of them and immobilized them, clutching the 3v1. This is a prime example of why this nigga's my guy. He took a unwinnable 3v1 and turned it around into his favor. And he theoretically should have won this fight. But this is when the bullshit ramped up to the max. While he was walking away thinking that he put them down for good, another Pain spawns behind him. And he just whispers in his ear, didn't you teach me to never let your guard down? My foolish honorable sensei. Then throws this nigga Jiraiya out of the building and into the ocean. And he ended up losing his left arm because of this. And after Jiraiya got his arm ripped off, this is when all the Pains arrived and pulled up on this nigga. And you could see it in Jiraiya's face. He knew he was fucked. And you could tell he was thinking in his head, oh my god, there's 6 of these niggas. And boy, I tell you, my nigga Jiraiya was sick to his stomach. First of all, the main pain is your dead former student's body being controlled by your other former student, which he didn't figure out till it was too late. And then number 2, all 6 of these niggas had renegades? Like, excuse me, nigga? Like, this generally had bruh shook. And while Jiraiya was thinking, what the hell is going on? Pain was up here just looking at him and telling him, yes, Jiraiya-sensei, your eyes do not deceive you. There are indeed 6 of us standing before you, and we are the embodiment of pain. And now you will feel the pain of all 6 of us collectively stomping your old ass out. So all 6 Pains jumped down and started jumping Jiraiya. OG stood no chance at all. Bro tried to come in and punch the Tindo pane,
Yo,
but
kick through
instantly
right now?
gets blocked
You
and
do a
thrown
restraint
off to the side.
Hmm?
Then he
You do a
destroyed the
restraint
whole
thing?
building trying to drown
So you
Jiraiya
find out,
with all the
did you
debris.
get the title
While
and stuff real
Jiraiya
quick?
was underwater, he
Yeah, I figured out what the problem was. I basically gotta.
You gotta save it first before you
because
start
he knew
crazy.
that out of all the
What I did was
he
I
straight cookies,
just
because
took.
when it came
I have
down
to re-put the
1v1s,
key in.
he was butt cheeks. So the moment Jiraiya got him in a ISO, he swings
I have
around
to change the
and
key.
shoves
Oh, yeah.
a
Mobius.
right into Rose's gut.
Yeah, every time you use that, bro, you have to
With
change
ease.
it. It's the same thing, bro.
My
You have to
boys
change the key
kid
around
sat
every
down
time.
to try to take a
Oh,
breather.
yeah.
Pain used the chopper rod to stab Jiraiya.
It's all good. Learning process. It was a little bit frustrating because I was playing Palworld and it was like still saying Mega Man title, and I'm like, why is it saying Mega Man?
But he does, and Jiraiya ends up breaking. Then the remaining 5 pains surrounded him. And this is when it all clicked for Jiraiya. Because when he started to look at all of them, he finally realized, oh my god, I've encountered every single one of these niggas before. And the moment Jiraiya finally put the puzzle pieces together and figured out who bro exactly is, the bald nigga comes out of the water and crushes his throat. Then all 5 of them came down and stabbed Jiraiya to death. So with the last bit of HP Jiraiya had, he had to make sure that everyone knew the bullshit that he encountered this day. So he wrote on the back of Paul's neck, and it basically said, Naruto, Pain is not one man. He is 6 niggas in total. Also, delete my browser history to it. I can't have somebody seeing that shit. And right after Jiraiya wrote his last message, Pain shoots a rocket fist at him and blows up the greatest gooner to ever do it. And he sinks to the bottom of the ocean and dies after getting hooked by 6 niggas.
The way how he said.
Yeah, I feel the pain though. Jiraiya was that dude.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Exhibit B, invading the hidden leaf. Now, this exhibit right here is going to easily be the longest exhibit for this drop. Because the amount of destruction and people that just straight up die in this exhibit alone is just ridiculous. Like, this man's crime stats are about to go to the moon. So Pain decided that it was finally time to kidnap Naruto and to wipe the hidden leaf off the map. So the first victims to feel the wrath of Pain were these 4 random Jonin that were on guard. Now, they were outside enjoying the beautiful day that it was, and probably thought that there was no way in hell that they would have any types of problems today. But right before they were about to take their lunch break, Pain pulls up right in front of them, and he didn't even say a word. He just shoots Bro in the front and kills him right in front of his homies. So after he dropped the first guy, the other 2 Jonin come down from the air and try to hold him down. And they were basically sacrificing themselves so homeboy right here could run away and alert the village that there was an intruder. But since Pain, aka Nagato, is a very sickly looking man, he does not like other niggas touching him. He takes social distancing very seriously. So Kushima takes both of them off of him, killing these 2 poor souls on impact. And then the last guy standing got done the worst out of them, all of them. Pain picked Bro up and slowly pulled his body towards him while staring him dead in the face before shoving a whole chakra rod through his stomach. And with that, these 4 unlucky poor souls were the first of many victims of Pain's massacre. So after he took out the 4 guards, he wasted no time to get started on destroying everything. So all 6 Pains spawn inside the leaf and disperse. And the moment they got to the location that they were meant to be in, they immediately started to cause chaos and destroy everything in their path. They was blowing up every single block in the damn village. They didn't give a fuck about any of the innocent people in the village that were getting killed. They were blowing their asses up for the love of the game.
I like that everybody pretty much love, you know, cool ass ninja
They were
sandwich.
getting crushed by all the debris of the blown up building.
Huge
Just on this
sandwich for the
observation alone, this is already a case of mass murder and just flat out terrorism. Because the amount of people dying and blocks getting blown up is legitimately uncountable. And my God, the amount of Jonin that were getting dropped off was unfathomable. Will Kelly was out here choking niggas out while others had to watch in the cut chair and wait for their turn to get choked out. The human path was out here sucking the soul out of these niggas. Pause. And And I ain't gonna lie, the big buff motherfucker was without a doubt the freakiest out of all of these niggas. He was out here choking niggas out and asking them, where is the Nine-Tails Naruto Uzumaki? But the Jonin were like, ain't no snitch. Yes, buff bitch. So he used his great nigga jutsu to pull out their tongues to see if they were lying or not. And when he was done, he ripped out their whole tongue and gobbled that shit up. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, gang. If that nigga was sexual as well, because that was so unfreakishly called for. So while Buff Pain was out,
They really didn't know where Naruto was. That's the funny part.
Will Kelly big ass was on a tear.
Because he was in a whole different dimension that nobody knew about except for the frogs.
All he was thinking of was, oh yeah, I ain't never losing. Because all I see in front of me is a buffet of free eats. The entire block, killing every single Jonin around him. The while Will Kelly was going around terrorizing people like he terrorizes fast food workers, there was another major fight going on that almost gave me as much depression as Pain versus Jiraiya. And that, of course, was Pain versus Kakashi. So here's how this tragedy went down. So Kakashi confronted the Tendo Pain because bro was literally 5 seconds away from adding Aruka to the dead nigga list. So when Kakashi got the ISO with Pain, he throws up a mud wall to try to box him in. But Pain shoves a chakra rod through Kakashi's shoulder. So Kakashi tries to counter with a lightning blade. But Pain stares into this nigga Kakashi's soul, and he ends up bricking because of this. So after Kakashi bricked his first lightning blade, he thought there's no way I can miss a second time. So he tries to hit him with another lightning blade. But the Shinra Tensei merchant Tendo Pain tells Kakashi to bag that ass up. So after he sent Kakashi flying like 200 yards, the moment Kakashi finally recovered, the bald nigga Pain jumps in right behind him and tries to sneak Kakashi with his bazooka arm. They haven't even been fighting for 10 seconds, and this nigga Pain is already jumping. He looked at Kakashi and basically told him, nigga, did you really think that this was gonna be a 1v1? You should have known you were gonna get jumped the moment you tried to fight. So the bald Pain's body starts to morph, and he ends up mutating into a form with 6 arms and 3 faces. So Pain starts to pull Kakashi towards the bald nigga. Now while he was getting pulled, Kakashi tried to use a chain to stop his body movement, but Pain just looked at Kakashi trying to save himself like, that don't work. There's no way out of this. So he starts to pull him even harder, and he ends up hitting him to the gut. Now thank God this was a shadow clone, because if Kakashi went out like that, niggas will be questioning his legacy. So after he faked out Pain, the bald nigga ends up getting crushed by Choza and Choji. And now Pain was about to get a taste of his own medicine, because this man was about to get jumped by Kakashi, Choza, Choji, and the rest of Choza's squad. But even though Pain was about to get jumped, the master of Jumjitsu knew exactly how to counter his shit. So he ran directly at everybody and let all of the no-name background characters spam the jutsu. So after they were done throwing every projectile at him, Pain assessed his situation and knew he had everybody lined up for a fat ult. So this nigga uses his ult and says, Shinra Tensei, and it blows up the entire area. And this attack took out every single no-name punk that tried to land an attack on this man. So after he one-shotted all the background characters, Kakashi tried to get the jump on Pain from the ground. But the Shinra Tensei merchant blasts him off of them again and sends Kakashi down to the ground. So Pain walked up and tried to kill Kakashi while he was stunned. But Choji and Choza coming from the side and try to hit Pain with a double sonic spin dash. But Pain counters them both and spams Shinra Tensei once again to get them off of him. But after Pain used his jutsu, they actually ended up trapping this man with a chain that they hit on the ground. So Kakashi tried to hit Pain with one more lightning blade, but out of nowhere, the bald Pain comes in and uses his body as a sacrifice. And this opening led to Pain once again blowing up the entire area. And after their failed attack, Choza and Choji were both knocked out cold, and Kakashi was trapped in a bunch of rope. And while Kakashi was trapped, Pain looked at him and told him, oh, did you really become master of Jumjitsu? Wouldn't know how to counter Jumjitsu itself. What a shame, and motherfuckers really call you the Palword ninja. Now know Pain, and take this 223 to the door. Damn shame. Now Kakashi of my favorite characters in the most nonchalant way possible. Though after Pain killed Kakashi, the other Pains were still on a tear in the village. Hell, the animal path made the village a whole open zoo. And Buck Pain was still out here on this freaky shit. Because tell me why he had coded on the roof getting choked out on the wall. This child getting choked out and about to get his top ripped out right before our eyes. I mean, Evans, who tried to help him, got swatted away like a fly. And this freaky ass nigga was about to rip a child's tongue out. But thank God it was a shadow clone and Konohamaru faked this freak ball out and put it with my same gun. But at the end of the day, nigga, this is attempted murder, assault, and child abuse. Because what the fuck is this nigga doing generally? Out here trying to rip the tongue out of kids, like, come on, bruh. And I ain't gonna lie, I gotta give a shout out to Konohamaru. Bro took out in Pain as a giddy, but all these other Jonin were getting packed up. Like real shit, the Leaf needs to do some reevaluation for rank. Cause some of these niggas repping the Jonin rank, shit, and Chunin are sorry as fuck. I actually don't know how they pass the exams. I'm being so serious right now. Like generally how? So while the chaos continued, Pain's next move was just straight up wicked. Shizune, Ino, and her dad were huddled up and discussing tactics and thought they were in a safe area until Pain jumps down on them and drops a whole grenade. Now, after the grenade blew up, he had Shizune in the worst hostage situation possible. Pain basically told Ino and her dad, "Don't move a piece, or I will suck the soul out of this fucking secretary." The Hidden Leaf does not negotiate with terror. Now say, "Don't move the muzzle, dumb bitch." Poor Shizune. Pain really sucked the soul out of her. So after Shizune was a victim of the Gokujutsu, Pain confronted Tsunade. But Pain started talking to her like, "Long time no see, Lady Tsunade. I see after all this year that you're still fine as hell. But my apologies. I didn't come here to get on a crew who's trying to hold on to the last bit of youth that they have left. I came here to spread pain." So Tsunade was trying to tell Pain that all he was a terrorist, and he's trying to undermine the peace that the Leaf has brought. But this made this nigga Pain snap. He heard her say this and was like, "Tell me, what type of peace has your village brought upon this world? Because all your village has brought is pain. Your village is to the tippy top. This nigga says, "And now, this world shall know pain." So this nigga Pain ends up committing one of the worst crimes a character has committed in a trial. This nigga proudly said, with all of his heart, "Shinra Tensei," and blows this entire bitch up. This man turned the entire village into a crater, a fishbowl. Nigga straight up nuked this bitch. It made every single villager of the Leaf experience true pain. Exhibit C. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our final exhibit, and it is without a doubt one of the most foul exhibits of all time. Exhibit C. Animal abuse and beating a man's future wife to death. So after Pain nuked the Leaf, Naruto finally pulled up with one of the coldest intros of all time. This nigga Naruto hit this pose before being summoned and probably thought, "Oh yeah, when I pull up, everybody gonna be like, damn Naruto, you cold as hell." Just for this man to pull up and realize that the whole village was flattened. But I ain't gonna lie, the moment Naruto heard from Tsunade that Kakashi died, and he was finally face to face with the person that killed Jiraiya, it was all bullshit, no nonsense from this nigga. Bro boomed the ball nigga Pain in like 5 seconds. Even Pain was like, "Well, goddamn, this little nigga really might be like that." So Pain lines up all the other paints to protect Nintendo Pain, because he was trying to recover all the chakra he used from the Shima Tensei. So Naruto hits a full sprint and starts rushing the pains, while the Toads were just beating the shit out of all the animal path summons. They were hitting them with actual aerial combos. Then Naruto rushed Chunky Pain and laid his fat ass out. So after Naruto knocked out Mr. All-You-Can-Eat, Naruto chucked a Rasen Shuriken at him and one-shotted the human path, straight up shredded his ass. So after he turned the human path into ground beef, the next pain he went after was, of course, the sorry-ass animal path. Because just like when Jiraiya went against it, this nigga is absolute garbage in a one-on-one confrontation. So Naruto got Gamakichi to straight up eat Shorty and trap her in his mouth with Naruto just waiting there for her. So Naruto starts piecing her up because she can't see shit. He gives her a double Rasengan, taking the animal path offline for good. So after Naruto took out the sorriest Pain, Pain grabbed Mr. All-You-Can-Eat Will Kelly's reboot card and revived him with the Freak Nigga Jutsu. And the remaining 3 Pains line up in a formation. So Naruto throws a Rasen Shuriken at Big Chungus, and he takes the Rasen Shuriken head on and tries to absorb it. But this Rasen Shuriken was straight up bait, because it was Naruto the entire time. So he tackles this nigga, and it ends up creating an opening for a real Rasen Shuriken to go straight to the Tendo Pain. But right before it was about to hit, bro, Pain's chakra finally gets restored, and he's able to spam Shima Tensei again. So he easily dispels the Rasen Shuriken. But when Pain thought he had Naruto cornered, dude had a whole nother shadow clone come from the top rope, and he blows that freaky ass nigga Pain's back out. Look at his face. Even in death, this nigga still looks like a freak. Oh, cheesing like a motherfucker, and his eyes are rolled back. So after Freaky Pain got his fantasy fulfilled of getting his back blown out, Naruto tries to take out Pain right here. But since Pain got his powers restored, he got back to immediately spamming Shima Tensei. So he blasts Naruto off of him. Then after he sent Naruto flying, Gamakichi and the Toads try to jump him. But Pain flies up right in the middle of all 3 of them and uses his anti-jump jutsu. So he slams his ult once again. He sent these damn Toads flying. Nigga, they got flung out of the village, and every single one of them got knocked out cold. Not gonna lie, gang, gotta hit him with the animal abuse right here. Because bro just casually threw giant toads like they were nothing. So after he flung the toads all the way out of the leaf's borders, Pain pulls Naruto towards him, and Chunky Boy gives him a right to the gut and puts him in a headlock. And he starts to absorb all of Naruto's Sage Chakra. But this was a massive mistake made by Pain, because Mr. All-You-Can-Eat ended up absorbing too much of his Sage Chakra. And this ended up leading up to him turning into a bullfrog and being petrified and turning into stone. So Naruto ended up breaking free, and he finally had the ISO with the Tendo Pain. But the moment this fight was about to turn into a one-on-one, Pain decided to play dirty. This nigga universal pulls paw towards him and stabs this old-ass frog nigga to death. This man murdered the old geezer frog and put him on a stick and made him a frog kebab. Then he pulled Naruto towards him, choked this nigga, then slammed him in the ground head first. And to make sure he didn't move anymore, he used a chakra rod and shoved it through both of his hands. So after Pain pinned Naruto down, Pain gave Naruto a nasty reality. Naruto was yelling at this and telling him that he shouldn't be yapping about peace and justice because he blew up his village and killed a bunch of his friends. But then Pain told Naruto, okay, look, let me ask you this though. What about my family? What about my friends? What about my village? They all suffer the same that your village has suffered, and it was done by your people. Yes, the Leaf, the niggas you be hanging with, fucked my entire life. So all I'm doing is splitting back on my people and for the pain that your village has caused me. And now that I've made you experience pain, you now make me. So answer this question for me, little nigga. How would you stop this cycle of injury? Shit, I don't know. That is exactly what the fuck I thought. So after Pain lectured Naruto about peace, he straight up stabbed Naruto with 6 more chakra rods to just pin him down like a dog. And while Naruto was pinned down, Yamato was yelling at this nigga Naruto, telling him to get up, like, get up, young whippersnapper. Don't let this heathen pin you down. Do you hear me, boy? Wake your ass up. after Pain brutally assaulted a old lady, we are now set to observe one of the most brutal ref do something ass whoopings of all time. And most of y'all should know exactly what this is. Pain versus Hinata. This was one of those ass whoopings that you begged for it to end. Like, on the road, this is one of the hardest fights you'll ever watch. Like, it is up there with Adele versus Spopovich. So here is how this atrocity went down. So Hinata came to save her mans from being captured by Pain. Now, I'm not gonna lie, her plan was actually smart, because she didn't try to fight the nigga head on at first. What she tried to do was kick the chakra rods off of Naruto so he could move again. And Pain was shocked. He was like, well, ain't this some shit? This girl is actually not an idiot. So when she tried to hit the next one, Pain sends Hinata flying across the crater. Now, I want y'all to look exactly at this frame right here. Nigga, her neck is already broken. She is eating dirt while her body is making the letter Y. And I feel so bad for Naruto, bro. Dude was having to watch his future wife get thrown around the dusty-ass crater. But he just had to sit there and watch it all happen. This man Pain really had this man in a hotel chair, just sickening. So when Hinata was already on half HP after 2 hits, she said, trying to hit the chakra rods, I'ma just have to put hands on this nigga. So she kept on trying to swing at this nigga Pain. Like, good God, this nigga is a member of Weave Nation. Hinata was hitting straight air, straight oxygen. While this man Pain was just tap dancing around her. But by the grace of God, Naruto ended up coughing up blood when he went for another Shima Tensei. And this led to Hinata landing a hit on Pain. She rocked this nigga for a good second. Look at him. He is looking up at the stars. And he was actually out for a minute. So Hinata ran to Naruto and hit off another one of the rounds. But right when she tried to go for the rest, Pain recovered and blasted Hinata to the stratosphere. And this is the part of the fight where I could barely watch this shit anymore. She started crawling towards Naruto on the last bit of HP she had. This was so wild, even Pain was perplexed. He was genuinely confused. He was actually like, why are you still fighting for this dense fool? He doesn't even realize you like him till the last movie of the series. Because I love Naruto-kun. There's not enough pain in this world to fix enough broth like you.
Damn.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Pain really tried to send Hinata back to the lobby, bro. Now, I'm gonna be so real. I don't know how she survived this. The plot armor she had right here was diamond. But Pain really used Hinata to mentally torture Naruto. So after he completely destroyed Hinata, Naruto straight crashed the floor and immediately went to four tails off the rip. Put on, bye-bye. That shit got thrown out the window. But Pain did not back down from this. He wanted this fight all along. So Naruto starts earthbending and gets a bunch of rocks out. But Pain was like, let me show you my moves, nigga. Let me show you how we get down in the hidden raid. So he started getting the I ain't gonna lie, he was locked in. Until 2 seconds later when Naruto blitzed him and punched him so hard, he made his whole face morph. Nigga turned him into jello. Then Naruto started playing whack-a-mole with him. Just smacking him over on the head over and over and over again. Nigga basically got hit with a Dark Souls attack when you miss your roll. And while Pain was planted in the ground, this dude really had the audacity to say, are you